Okay, so what happened here today?
Well, this is the first time we've really fully assembled this sculpture called the Hand of Man. And obviously we thought it was going to work great, and in some regards it didn't work as well as we'd hoped. One function in particular, which is the wrist fold, was under-engineered, or there was a problem with this joint right here and the metal actually ripped. Steel just ripped right out. So we've spent the last hour or two trying to put our heads together and try to figure out how to address that problem. And I think we have a pretty good approach in mind. Christian Risto.
And are you the designer of this thing?
I am the designer of this thing, yeah. I'm the designer and principal fabricator.
Now, what is this being built for?
This is being built for Burning Man, which is a festival out in Nevada in the desert, which takes place over Labor Day weekend every year. So today being August 12th or something, 13th, I think it's coming up soon. So we have some issues to address in a fairly short time frame, but we'll get it done. I did receive a grant this year from Burning Man to build this sculpture, which was great. So I have to show up with it, and it has to work.
So what were you hoping to do with this today?
Our intention today was actually to lift and crush a pickup truck. The other thing about this hand, which is sort of exciting and is really part and parcel with the whole concept, is that it's controllable from a kind of a glove style hand controller, and it's intended to be controllable by anybody from the audience. We would invite people up to stick their hand into the controller for this thing and move this giant hand around and pick up and crush things if there's actually anything around to crush.
Where did you get an idea to do something like this?
I got the idea for this sculpture at a robotics festival and that I attended in Amsterdam about 2 years ago. And interestingly, I didn't get the idea because of things that I saw at the festival. I got the idea because of things that I wasn't seeing at the festival. And the two things that I really felt like were missing from this particular festival were audience interactivity and violence. And so I came up with this idea to address those concerns. The idea came to me like, what could I do? What could I make that would be really interactive and really get the audience engaged? At this particular festival that I was attending, there were all these kind of things that were happening, but they were performance style things where people were just kind of standing around watching them and kind of disengaged in a way.
But nothing got smashed.
Nothing got smashed. Nobody was doing anything. They were just kind of standing around watching stuff and nothing was getting smashed. And so this was my idea for how to address those issues. So.